This is the newly launched Icon of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in the world. Royal Caribbean's new nearly 1,200-foot-long and 250,000 gross-ton Icon of the Seas, which set sail from the port of Miami on its maiden cruise on January 27, 2024, is built like a multi-layered cake. On top is 7 swimming pools, a carousel, tropical greenery, and twisting water slides in colors of the rainbow. When the $2 billion ship sailed into Miami on January 10th after crossing the Atlantic from Finland with a pit stop on Puerto Rico, it was greeted by fireboats and a banner flag flyover. The event brought traffic to a stop along the highway to Miami Beach. Argentinian football icon Lionel Messi played a key role in the early celebrations of the Icon of the Seas as its godfather, officially launching the 20-deck ship on January 23rd. Icon of the Seas is now officially the biggest cruise ship in the world, with Wonder of the Seas, which also belongs to Royal Caribbean's impressive fleet, trailing close behind at 1,188 feet long and about 235,000 gross tons. Passengers on this week-long maiden voyage to the Eastern Caribbean will be able to enjoy some next-level experiences at sea. But what kind of things can guests expect to experience during their cruise on the Icon of the Seas? Let's take a closer look at this amazing piece of engineering. Icon of the Seas' list of industry firsts is long. Staying occupied on the Icon of the Seas is a sure thing, given its array of activities. The ship has a remarkable capacity to accommodate up to 7,600 guests and 2,350 crew members, roughly equivalent to the entire population of Sedona, Arizona. The ship's standout feature, called the Category 6, is a massive 17,000 square foot aquatic park, the biggest on any sea vessel. Positioned on decks 16 and 17, it offers 6 thrilling slides, including the Frightening Bolt, which is the sea's tallest drop slide at 46 feet or 14 meters, and the sea's first family raft slides called Hurricane Hunter and Storm Surge. The Icon of the Seas is also home to the first ever over-the-edge infinity pool on the ocean, the biggest sea swimming pool and the largest ice rink at sea. For entertainment, the ship features about 50 musicians and comedians, highlighted by the sea's largest orchestra with 16 members and a unique performance of The Wizard of Oz, complete with flying monkeys. The ship also has a special member, Rover, a golden retriever puppy who serves as the chief dog officer. Rover makes her appearances according to her own timetable, accompanied by her dedicated handler. Rover also wants you to click the like button under this video and subscribe to Boost if you haven't done so yet. Well before reaching Miami, the Icon of the Seas stirred up excitement and debate on social media. Future holidaymakers were thrilled, while others expressed strong views about the ship's potential environmental footprint, especially given its massive size. A spokesperson from Royal Caribbean mentioned that the Icon of the Seas is 24% more energy efficient than the current standards for newly designed ships. The company aims to launch a net-zero emission ship by 2035. This vessel marks Royal Caribbean's initial venture into using liquefied natural gas, LNG for short, as a power source, a decision that has drawn mixed reactions. Some experts have criticized the choice, saying that the move to LNG is a significant environmental misstep. They say that LNG primarily consists of methane, a greenhouse gas that is over 80 times more potent than carbon dioxide in trapping heat in the first 2 decades after it's released. The Icon of the Seas employs engines that emit methane into the atmosphere through methane slip. According to the organization, LNG could only substantially aid in meeting climate objectives if issues like methane slip and other related challenges are significantly reduced or eliminated, which remains a significant hurdle. However, the ship features a parabolic bow, a first for Royal Caribbean, designed for smoother sailing through water. This design does aid in lowering fuel consumption and emissions, and it also benefits the cruise line financially. The ship generates over 93% of its fresh water through something called reverse osmosis, which is friendly for environment. The Icon of the Seas is also equipped with the brand's inaugural microwave-assisted pyrolysis waste-to-energy system, which transforms onboard waste into gas, subsequently used as energy for the ship. The excitement for the enormous Icon of the Seas is unmistakably high among cruise enthusiasts. Colleen McDaniel, the editor-in-chief of Cruise Critic, shared that the Icon of the Seas is the top topic people are looking into on their cruise website as of 2024. For seasoned cruise fans, McDaniel pointed out, the most exciting aspect of Icon of the Seas is that it represents the first of a completely new class of ships for Royal Caribbean. The company had last introduced a new class, the Quantum class, back in 2014. Considering the evolution in cruising and travel over the last decade, there's a lot of enthusiasm for the fresh features and options available on board, McDaniel remarked, describing the Icon of the Seas as a real game changer in the industry. Following in the footsteps of Royal Caribbean's Icon class is the Star of the Seas, currently being built in Finland. It's set to make its first appearance in August 2025, offering Caribbean cruises departing from Port Canaveral in Florida, and will boast amenities similar to those on the Icon of the Seas. Icon of the Seas' 8 unique onboard neighborhoods cater to a wide range of guests, from multi-generational cruisers to families with young children and adults seeking a kid-free experience. These neighborhoods offer a variety of attractions, from Royal Caribbean's first sea-based swim-up bar called Swim and Tonic in the ship's Chill Island area, to the Lemon Post in the new family-centric neighborhood called Surfside. Here, guests can enjoy parent and child cocktails and mocktails near a children's splash zone. Royal Caribbean's concept of onboard neighborhoods has been enhanced on the Icon of the Seas, according to McDaniels. This ship is undoubtedly designed to rival land-based resorts, especially those focused on family vacations, she observed. A highlight for families is Surfside on Deck 7, designed for families with kids aged 6 and under. It features a whimsical carousel chosen by children with imaginative creatures like a narwhal with rainbow teeth. Close to the carousel are family-friendly dining options, including a buffet, snack bar, and the new Pier 7 restaurant, offering all-day brunch and free meals for kids under 12. There are also 2 water play areas for young children near the water's edge pool, allowing parents to relax while keeping an eye on their kids. For adults, the Hideaway is a new neighborhood inspired by international beach clubs. It features a multi-level terrace with ocean views and the first suspended infinity pool at sea, hanging 135 feet or 41 meters above the ocean. Rob Clabbers of Q Cruise Plus Travel highlighted the ship's appeal to first-time cruisers. Families with young children are particularly excited about Icon of the Seas, he said, citing attractions like the water park and surf simulator. The ship also draws interest from travelers without children, especially the Suite neighborhood. This exclusive area, Royal Caribbean's largest to date, spans 4 decks and includes private amenities like a sun deck, pool, and 2 exclusive restaurants. The range of entertainment, amenities, dining options, show quality, and the design of the indoor and outdoor spaces is overwhelming for those accustomed to typical land-based resorts, Clabbers added. And that's not even considering the shore excursions. With over 40 restaurants, bars, and lounges, including 21 new to Icon of the Seas, guests have plenty of choices. These include specialty options like a sushi window at Izumi, the Empire Supper Club with an 8-course menu, and a champagne window at Bubbles in Central Park. The ship offers 28 types of accommodations, from a 157-square-foot interior cabin starting at $3,600 per week for 2, to the lavish 3-story ultimate family townhouse. This premium option features a wraparound deck, cinema, outdoor hot tub, and a slide between decks, averaging a staggering $100,000 per week for up to 8 guests. Icon of the Seas showcases remarkable engineering marvels throughout. The ship boasts the 82-foot-tall Aquadome, a steel and glass structure at the top of the ship. It includes a theater for high diver performances, a 55-foot-tall water curtain, a bar, and Royal Caribbean's inaugural food hall. The Pearl, a sphere-shaped structure on the ship's World Promenade, extends over 3 decks. It displays vibrant vignettes, attracts selfie enthusiasts, offers structural support midship, and opens up to wide ocean views. During a media event on the ship, Michael Bailey, president and CEO of Royal Caribbean International, expressed his satisfaction with the vessel. "It's impressive, daring, and ideal for the Caribbean and our target market," Bailey commented. Jay Schneider, Royal Caribbean's Chief Product Innovation Officer, explained that the ship's features were developed in response to feedback from both new and loyal cruisers. "Our research and concept testing continually highlighted desires for creating memories, experiencing new things, bonding, and having a plethora of options that blend excitement and relaxation," he noted. Royal Caribbean International is aiming to position Icon of the Seas in a broad market beyond traditional cruising. "We didn't design Icon just to outshine other cruise ships," he stated. "We built it to rival any family vacation destination globally, from ski trips to Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon." What do you think? Would you go on a cruise aboard the Icon of the Seas? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, make sure to subscribe to Boost and click the like button to show your support. Keep watching more videos like this one on your screen now.